got to get all right. We got to get all the old this or that challenge. All right, so we were nominated to do the 30-question this or that challenge, and so here we are going to answer those questions for all of you people out there in the world who care. All 20 of you will watch this. We're excited for that. So the first question is campground versus boondocking. I would say personally, I'm a campground kind of guy. I like hookups. I like electricity. I like water. Well, I got to laugh when I say hookups.
Sorry.
That's so junior high. You can't even hear the word hookups without snickering and giggling. I'm sorry. This is real. If you were ever camping with us, these are the type of people you'd be camping with right now.
Okay.
I like
Bring it back together.
hookups. You know,
Okay.
connection to the camper.
Yes.
Not other hookups.
Yes.
Those are the only hookups I know.
Yeah, I would definitely say campground for sure. I'm a fan of having electricity and having water, and not a fan of airplanes that
It's a
are
huge
flying
airplane.
over
Why is it so loud?
our heads right now, even though we are at a campground right now. But you know what? If we were at a boondocking site, there probably would be an airplane flying over us right now, so
Probably not.
maybe that's something to consider.
Class A or a towable. So Class A is one of these. A towable is one of those.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious.
I would say it's one of those. I think I like towable.
I definitely prefer a towable, only because I like the comfort of riding in a vehicle rather than riding in a big Class A.
Class A. I watched a video one time where this couple was talking about getting a Class A, but every time they said it, all I heard was classy. So,
Oh.
Class A, kind of snazz it up. Towable. Yes, that's the answer. Hey, is there any way I can change our settings on this?
Like where it doesn't go.
Like-
See, we didn't memorize the
Yeah,
questions.
so they're all on my phone.
And, but it, you know, when you have a phone, like you don't have one.
Yeah, and
But you know, it goes off every once in a while
Yeah, the
because it's
background.
nice enough to try to save your battery.
what a jerk. Come on,
So-
phone. Gas or diesel? My preference is gas, mainly because we're not full-time RVers.
Mhm.
And so the tow vehicle we have is still my daily vehicle.
Driver.
And I live in Dallas. We live in Dallas. We live in a metroplex. We live in a big city where there's a lot of traffic and a lot of stop and go traffic. And so a diesel truck probably is not ideal for that environment.
I've always thought that diesels were kind of loud,
I think the newer ones are not as loud.
but
They're much nicer. Composting toilet versus a black tank. Black tank, for sure.
yeah.
100%. Like, it's too much to think about a composting toilet. I'm not that.
Some might say
that's
that
great.
about a black tank, though.
Sure.
That's a lot to me. Like, it could be a black tank could potentially be so much more work
Could be.
than a composting toilet, but
But again,
the sound of that flush.
feels good. Solar or a generator?
We have both of those.
We do have both. I would say it's a mix. It's probably a little bit of all the above. So we've definitely used solar when we were at national parks.
Yep.
We've tried to use our generator, though it didn't work at a national park.
But it's worked at other ones.
But it's worked
that
at
was
others.
just because we hadn't used it in a long time. If I had to choose, I'd pick solar.
Yeah,
So mostly because, you know, that's free.
it is. Slides or no slides? Well, I think the answer is pretty obvious for us. We are all about our slides. We like the room, we like the extra space, and who doesn't love pushing a button like this to make your room get bigger? Hey, question, slide or no slide? What do you think?
Slide!
What are you doing right now?
Putting the slide out.
By pushing a button.
Button!
Next question.
Uh-huh.
1,000 Trails or KOA? We've never done either. So if you had to guess what the future would be like, what would you say?
Harvest Host?
Wow, well, you're jumping ahead to the next question. But
Oh,
that's fine.
okay. Just,
I would say KOA because we have looked at staying at a KOA before, although we decided at the last minute not to. So we've never looked at 1,000 Trails.
Yeah.
So next question, Harvest Host versus a Walmart parking lot. Which would you rather stay in?
Well, we've stayed in several Walmart parking lots because those are free.
Several being like 3.
Yeah. Now, it depends on, like, what you're asking. Like,
It's asking, would you rather stay at a Harvest House or a Walmart parking lot?
Well, if I'm just traveling down the road, I'm trying to get somewhere, I just want to stay in the Walmart parking lot. But if I'm going to go somewhere for a week and relax, then yeah, I want to go. I don't want to do that in a Walmart parking lot.
Sure. I would say Harvest Host only because I like the idea of staying somewhere, supporting a local community, and needing to stop to go blow my nose. I gotta go blow my nose.
How can you say that staying at the Walmart parking lot isn't helping the community? We always go in and spend like $300 in there.
Would you rather stay in a state park or a national park?
National park.
Ooh,
100%.
controversial. Why 100%?
Because they're just so much more beautiful. And
Oof. Calm down now. Be careful of your words.
not that I don't enjoy a great state park, and not that state parks aren't beautiful, because we have been to
Okay,
so
thank
many
you.
that are.
Thank you very much for clarifying.
But I'm a big fan of the National Park Service locations, not just national parks, but also all of the other
Right.
ones that are in there. So I'm always going to choose those.
Beach or mountains?
Mountains.
What about beachy mountains or mountainous beaches?
Is that a thing?
No, mountains, 100%.
What about Hawaii? No, that's volcanoes, I guess.
Propane or wood fire?
Fire? Wood fire.
Right, wood fire. Propane costs money and I'm
Yes.
cheap. Ish. Frugal. I'm cheap. Dog or cat? Would you rather?
I'd rather have a dog.
You would rather have a dog?
Yes.
I think I would rather have a dog as well. Cats. I watched that movie when I was growing up to where they like at night come over you and like steal your soul, and I've been freaked out by cats ever since. You ever seen that movie?
No.
Yeah, it's a thing. That's why you can't trust cats.
What's that dog movie where he's like a Kojak? Is that what it's called?
Cujo.
Cujo.
Yeah.
Hey, Keegan.
Oh, hey, look, there's that kid.
Hey, Keegan, come answer this question.
Would you rather have a dog or a cat?
Neither.
Either.
What would
Wow.
you rather have?
I would have a hamster.
A hamster. Hamster for the win. Would you rather go to the beaches or the mountains?
Beaches.
Yeah, mountains.
Sorry, Indianapolis said mountains.
Come on!
Sorry, we haven't taken you to the beach. or it's been a minute since we've done that.
So the next question is tow vehicle or no tow vehicle?
I can't do either.
Me neither.
I can't tow either one either.
Well, I mean, so that's if you have a Class A, right?
That's if
Like
you're
we
Class
have no
A.
need for a tow vehicle.
Right.
Because we're riding in a vehicle.
Okay, here's the next one question.
But if we had a Class A, then I would definitely want to tow a Ford Bronco.
What's up, kiddo?
Just my computer sort of crashed.
Your computer crashed?
Do you need help? Hold on. We're
So
gonna
you
go
don't
fix the
wanna do
computer.
school?
Yeah.
My computer crashed.
I didn't just drop my keys in the sink. It's cool. We're cool. Hey, in other news, guess what I found? The setting to where it doesn't do that anymore.
Oh, good.
S'more or hot dog? Okay, someone has got the radio on. When they're supposed to be in class.
Supposed to be doing school,
Hey.
but no.
You're supposed to be in school right now.
I think she just heard s'more and that was it. Because that's her preference.
I would choose a hot dog.
Of course you would.
Because, why not? Fishing or hiking? Which would you rather do?
Oh, hiking, 100%.
100%.
I've
hiking.
gone fishing. I like it, don't get me wrong. I'm just really bad at it.
I like the thought of fishing. I like the act of fishing. I don't like the act of cleaning up after you caught something.
Sure.
Would you rather camp alone or camp with friends? Uh-oh. We had friends after this video. We don't have friends anymore, apparently.
I think I'd rather camp alone. Not like alone, like just me. That would sounds
Nice.
awful.
Well, see y'all around.
But just our family, I would prefer that. Only because I really like to do things. I like to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
When you're with other people, it's like, well, what do you guys want to do today? 3 hours later, you're still talking about it.
Oh my word. Yes. Loves or Buc-ee's? This one seems pretty straightforward. If you're
Whoever
from
created
Texas,
this list
is
is
from
from
Texas.
Texas,
Yeah.
obviously.
because they're just trying to get that Buc-ee's love out on the interwebs. I would say Buc-ee's because they are pretty fantastic. They're amazing. They're crazy cool.
I would pick Flying J because they have designated RV pumps, but that's not a choice.
That's not a choice.
So.
Would you rather have the desert or the snow? And I don't know why this hand motion is, but it's what I do. Desert or snow?
You're just like painting the scene.
Painting the picture for the
Desert or snow?
Seems like an extreme, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I think I picked snow.
I think I would have picked desert.
Oh. Okay.
You know, I feel like we've skipped a question or two.
Did we?
Yeah. I feel like we did. Maybe we haven't.
Oh, you did.
I did. All right, desert
You
or
skipped
snow?
all those.
Yeah, I don't know how. So again, I'm just looking.
I told you we were bad at this.
We'll edit all this out, we promise. Or maybe we won't. I don't know. So next question would be pull in or a back through site.
You mixed those up.
What? A pull in or a back through?
How do you back through something? That's bad. I don't want to back through.
I feel like we've backed through. We have probably backed through a couple things.
It's over if you back through.
Yeah, we've backed through a couple of things. Hey, let's do a pull through site or a back in site.
Okay, that's tough because when we first started camping,
Okay.
I 100% would say
Airplane. Hold on. The plane. There it goes across.
when we first started camping, I would have said pull through.
100%.
100% because
It seemed easier.
yeah.
It
But
seemed more straightforward.
the more that we have done it, I think I prefer back in sight so much more.
I think back end sites are more, there's more opportunity for them to be a little bit more secluded. Usually there's trees that you kind of back into, like your little
Yes.
area.
Yeah.
Where a pull through site, I would say we have now found they're typically like right off the road.
Yeah, you're like one side is exposed. I think it's more noisy.
So, winter, do we like camping in Florida or do we like camping in Arizona? I would say we've never done either.
Yes. But if I had to choose, I think I'd pick Arizona.
I think I would choose Arizona as well.
There's just, we have traveled in Arizona before, and there's just so much to experience, to see, and I just kind of prefer that.
I think the things that
Personally.
are available to anyone in Arizona more align with what we like
Yes.
versus the things that are in Florida that you can experience.
Mhm.
Let's talk about Berkeys. Would you rather have a Berkey or not have a Berkey?
What's a Buc-ee?
I think it's a water thing. It's like you pour water in and it filters water and you get like filtered water. That's what I think.
Like it's outside?
No. It's a thing. It's a whole contraption. It's like a fancy Brita. It's just something you put water in to filter and then you can get water.
Oh, okay.
You're overthinking it.
Okay. No.
Okay. Washer and dryer in your rig or a laundromat?
I think I'd rather, I think I'd rather do laundromat.
Sorry.
These people, we don't know. Oh, they're
Oh.
just taking out their trash.
Stop in for the trash. That's fair. Good job. Okay, now. Good job recycling.
So I think I would choose the laundromat. If you have a washer and dryer in your rig, there's lots of weight that comes with the
correct.
washer and dryer, and you have to tow that around with you.
I definitely don't see a need for a washer and dryer because, again, we're not full-time RVers. Air fryer or Instapot? Oh, this is a tough one. We don't have either one.
I would definitely say Instapot for sure, only because we don't have either one.
We don't.
But I do enjoy cooking with my crock pot, and an Instapot can also be a crock pot, and so I would choose that one.
This is probably the biggest question. Are you a planner or are you spontaneous?
I'm a planner.
Planner, 100%.
No doubt. I just can't not do it. I love it.
Well,
I love planning so much.
I think, again, the season of life we're in, I think it affords us the opportunity to plan more. Whereas if you were a full-time RVer, maybe you would be a little bit more spontaneous just because that lifestyle, I think, creates those opportunities more than our current lifestyle. With any rig, the next question is, would you rather remodel the rig or factory, whatever you get is what you get?
Well, if money and time and talent were no obstacle, I would probably choose renovate.
Okay.
Because like customizing something would be amazing. But I don't have any of those things. So I would just pick factory.
Yeah, I would say I'm more of a factory person as well. I'm more of a return on investment kind of individual as well. So I would much rather get something really nice and keep it really nice and then be able to sell it back to the next person at a reasonable return.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always concerned that if we customize something too much, that it will be more difficult to find the next person who also appreciates that level of customization.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a shower in the rig or a shower in a bathhouse?
In the rig.
In the rig, I would 9 times out of 10 agree with. Here's my caveat. You've been to those campgrounds to where they just built a brand new shower house, and or you're like trying to conserve your gray tank space, or maybe you just really want to take a long hot shower and you don't have time to wait on your water heater to heat up.
True.
I'm all about that shower house. 9 times out of 10, I would say shower in the rig, but every once in a while, I like to splurge and just,
Treat yourself.
treat myself. Would you rather have a clam tent or an awning?
The awning, you just do this. Push the button.
Right. I'm not saying we're lazy. I'm just saying that we like our convenience. We didn't buy this to put up tents. Can I just call it like it is? This one doesn't really apply to us as much, but the next question is, would you rather move like weekly or move more monthly? So I think this one is really more for full-time RV families.
Yeah. I think if I was full-time, I would probably say monthly.
I would probably like more time. I don't know if a month is the answer. I don't know that a week is the answer.
A month seems too long, but
a month
week
seems
doesn't
too long.
seem long enough.
A week seems too short. So I would probably say we would, if we were in that environment, probably every 3 to 4 weeks.
4 weeks is a month.
3 to 4, somewhere in there, would probably be the answer.
Okay.
Are you a hotspot or a camp Wi-Fi type person?
Hotspot.
I'm all about the hotspot. Blackstone or charcoal grill?
I would say Blackstone because we own one. Charcoal seems like it would.
It's a diesel truck behind me, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's loud.
Oh, they're leaving and stopping. Yeah.
Gotta take that trash out.
I take the trash out. That's good. That's a really loud diesel. That's a diesel.
Told you.
It's loud. That's what you get. That's why we're gas folk. I like charcoal grills so they can hold my Blackstone.
Like you just set it on top of it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're Blackstone people. It's very easy and straightforward. The cleanup is easy. Charcoal, I can appreciate. I grew up camping with charcoal, so I'm familiar, but
I'm sure there's like a flavor thing.
it is. There's a lot of flavor that comes along with it.
We're not like foodie people.
We're not.
We just want to eat.
I think that's it. I think that's the last question.
Okay.
I think that was 30.
So why did we do this?
We actually had 4 channels to nominate us. So the first channel was actually Chasing RV Sunshine. It was actually Joel, Deb, and Maya, the dog. Don't want to exclude Maya.
Yep.
We also had our good friends at Our Not So Perfect Life, Jason and Dylan. I think that's how you say her name. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Living in Our Now, Aaron and Nicole. And last but not least, Longhaul Lifesavers, John and Morgan, who we've actually been watching probably the longest. Shout out. Good job. So yeah, thank you for nominating us. Thanks for allowing us the opportunity to answer some questions.
Are we supposed to nominate someone?
I think we're supposed to, but we're probably not going to because I don't know why.
Well,
if you want to do it, do it. Help yourself, indulge. If you don't want to do it, Don't.
If we decide to, it'll be in the description.
Yeah, we'll send you a letter in the mail and let
Yeah.
you know you've been nominated. I'm just kidding.
You have some like a no big long nose hair right there.
That's disgusting. I get it.
Suck that hair back in.
Sit.